To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environment, use the spacebar or the enter key. This is an RPG Maker game. I've used RPG Maker before. Not to extent like where it's amazing, because I don't know how to make tile sets.
There cannot be any living beings in Zone Zero. Hence, I deduce that you are pure figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor.
I'm the batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission.
It is a pleasure, although it was not the body I was addressing, but the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller?
His name is Yuya. He can't talk to us. However, he can see and hear everything.
Even though you two are but an imaginary specter in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Yuya.
I believe we need your help.
Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that.
I'm not talking about that kind of help.
I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity?
I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world.
There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is of any help to you.
Thanks. I don't know if he was supposed to move really fast, or that was just me pressing up on the arrow keys. Luck ticket has been found. What does luck ticket do again? Object covers a moderate amount of HP. We don't need that yet.
Allow me to inform you that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood?
I think so.
Then I was mistaken from the beginning, and you did not even interrupt me in my fanciful phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given to encounter in this place. I had incidentally concluded that Zone Zero was an empty land. It is all too obvious that I was led astray. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories hostile individuals might attack you most violently. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation?
No, I know how to play the game.
So you are pretending to know how to handle the bat with virtuosity without even needing my wise pieces of advice. I hope for you that this statement is more than just hot air meant to impress me, for this way you would be taking a great risk. I will assume that such is not the case, that you are truly the fighter of importance you claim to be. Be it as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me, if you still want me as your guide.
No, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to move fast like that, because I pressed nothing there. Or maybe, I think I might have accidentally pressed Z, but...
Ah, yes. To pass through, it will be necessary to use your cerebral organ correctly. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your cranium. I think that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols you can see on the wall.
I'm just talking to him because...
Is there a problem, oh dear charming hero? I cannot do everything in your place. I am not your janitor after all. Nonetheless, may I perhaps dare suggest you try to activate some of these floating blocks more than once, if so required. So hurry, solve me this intriguing obstacle, and post haste, if you please. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible.
Alright. 1, 2, I think this is... Wait, no. 6, 8, 2... That's not 3, that's 4. There we go.